The latest episode of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage takes a surprisingly emotional turn by shifting the spotlight away from Georgie and Mandy and diving deep into Connor's world. Episode 2x06, Heartbreak and the Refuge of the Downtrodden, really shows us how Connor is coping after his messy breakup with Chloe, and what makes it so compelling is how raw and confused he is through the entire process. We see Connor leaning heavily on Georgie, almost like he's trying to grab hold of something steady while everything else feels like it's falling apart. He's desperate to figure out the right moment to reach out to his ex, even though everyone around him is telling him not to. And of course, because heartbreak makes people do wild things, he calls Chloe anyway. That one phone call hits him with the painful reality that what they had might really be over. The breakup itself was already complicated enough, especially with the pregnancy scare that pushed everything to its breaking point. It's clear Connor wants to hold on, but for the first time he's forced to face that wanting something isn't enough to save it. What's genuinely touching is how the entire McAllister family steps in once they realize how much he's struggling. Mandy, Georgie, his parents Jim and Audrey, they may not always get Connor, but the love is absolutely there. There's this warm, grounded moment where they are all gathered around with pizza and beers, just creating space for him to feel whatever he's feeling. It's one of those scenes where you really sense that Connor might see himself as the odd one out, but the people around him never treat him like he's alone. And then there's the way Connor copes, with music. Instead of ranting, shutting down, or spiraling, he picks up a pen and starts writing. The result? Do the Axolotl, a song inspired by an animal that can literally regenerate its own heart. It's honestly the perfect metaphor for what he's going through. For Connor, music isn't just something he does, it's his first language. It's the way he organizes the chaos around him. Watching him pour his heartbreak into something creative gives us one of the most memorable moments of the season. And the wildest part, the song actually catches the attention of Dr. Demento, who plays it on the radio. That little win gives Connor, and the audience, a hint that maybe healing is starting. Even Dougie Baldwin, who plays Connor, talked about how much he loved seeing the family come together around him, especially since Connor often feels misunderstood or out of sync with everyone else. Dougie also mentioned how much fun he had playing that musical side of Connor, since the character expresses himself through creativity in a way that feels almost instinctive. And as for whether Connor and Chloe are really done, even Dougie doesn't know. They get scripts 1 week at a time, just like viewers experiencing things in real time. But he did say he'd be open to a reunion since he enjoyed working with Cora, who plays Chloe. This episode gives fans a deeper look at Connor than we've had before, and it leaves a lot to think about. Do you think Connor and Chloe are truly finished? Or was this just one chapter in a longer story? And what did you think of Do the Axolotl? Do you feel like it fits Connor's emotional journey? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you interpreted this episode and whether you think Connor is really ready to move on.